Hello, welcome. Dadman Walking 55 here tonight. Good to see y'all with us. And I have done something on my side to really mess things up. So, oh, I did it. I had a hidden tab that was not muted. There you go. Would not be a Dadman Walking Productions without the standard obligatory too many tabs open. The only thing I did not do was have the tabs muted. Hey, welcome. Welcome all. Wait, you're in for a treat tonight. This is going to be a blast and a fun time. Uh, it's going to be a good time tonight. Yeah, so I know multitasking it sucks when you have it all hit at one time. But hey, let's go with this, folks. We have breaking news here. I'll break it with my guest when he comes on. You guys are here, great here. We've got 5 after 5 on the East Coast for a monumental stream tonight. I will say, not only for the news that we about to share, but only for this great, incredible guest. He's there. He's incredible. If you do not know who this guy is, well, you'll recognize the name, but this is a real life Tony Stark, and he is a heck of a guy, and you're going to be in for a treat. Hopefully you only see a sample of what he does on his own channels here tonight. Some of the, if you need a late night fix for YouTube and entertainment, this is the guy you want to, because that's when he excels and shines. So with 9 of y'all watching, let me bring in the one, the only, the great showman on YouTube himself, Tony Stark. Hey, Tony.
Why, hello, Dead Man Walking. I just
yes.
wanted to introduce myself to the other Megatron in the chat.
Oh, yes. Our resident Megatron up there. Yes, stunning and brave. Yes.
What is that thing on your chest plate? Do you have brainworms under your helm?
Yeah, that's how he thinks a lot. So, hey. But first was a great living pie. I am good tonight. How are you doing, Tony? We've been trying to get this going for quite a while, and we finally were able to make it happen. So,
Well, our schedules aside, one of the reasons why I'm a late night guy is simply because I work into the wee hours of the morning, and that's stunning and brave Megatron. Nah, just big old titties. Yes, but yeah, I like to do variety show on my channel. It's very akin to a variety show that happens beforehand. In fact, my most successful variety shows happen after his variety show, Friday night. And so, whenever the lights go out at the castle, the lights turn on at the tower, and it seems to just be a perfect fit because there's those folks out there that still want to party and still want to have fun, and I'm there for them. And that's kind of the mission statement from the regular day today.
Absolutely. There is a market for people in the overnight viewing audience. I know Mark D with a C and I used to do more regularly late night fortnights and stuff, and you would find between 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock East Coast time, there are people out there, and the only problem is sometimes on some of those shows, like the one you follow, they can go 6 hours already. So you're waiting for when can I go live and and all that. So it kind of makes it challenging, I'm sure.
Well, it's a big internet, and I have news for you. Not everybody's going to be able to watch everybody's show at once. That's the reason why we keep them up. And, we have to trust the power of the rewind. We get more watch hours per stream on the rewind than we ever do when we're live.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
So
one day I'm going to sit down and look at all those analytics and study it, but I use the force right now. With my day job, it's like the last thing I want to do is look at boring numbers and trends and stuff like that. But I know it's important. It can tell you a lot of good stuff. So, but hey, well, let's go ahead. We'll talk a little bit more about your background, my background in a little bit, but let's go ahead and talk to the chat. We got 11 people. I stream both on Twitch. I stream both on Twitch and YouTube together. So let me do this. I'm going to run this crawl. So make sure you follow us on Twitch. We're at 97 followers on Twitch. So join us over there. Follow us there. Well, let's get to 100. and make sure you hit the like button on the YouTube side and subscribe, because let me go. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for perpetuity here. Let me see if, as long as I can bring it up right here. Let's see. Like we talked about the joys of multitasking and stuff, So it's like, anyway, I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to actually cut an image, and this is what happens a lot of times. I end up prompting, I end up improvising like this, and then it's like, trying to do a little less dead air. But anyway, see, then again, also I've learned how to be very careful about what screens I show on my computer, because not that I have anything bad. It's just, you never know. You don't want your personal conversations and stuff like that popping up. But hey, this, my friends, is the latest breaking news. So hey, there we go. The latest breaking news we are at 507 subscribers.
You're on the road to 600.
Yes, I guess so. But folks, that's what it is. Saw our tweet today. We're like, is third time a charm? So my wife and I started joking about, because it'd been 3 times in about a week, or just a little over a week, we hit 500. This is the third time. And we're like, can we go for a record the number of times to hit 500 and lose it within the same week? But it's all good. This seems legitimate this time. We're happy. We're hopeful that it is. And honestly, it's not about monetization and anything like with me. I'm blessed, that I cannot believe started this August 19th of last year, and the channel's where it is today, meeting new people, doing new things, stuff like that. Like last night, the Buck Rogers, I love the show, but never thought I'd be talking sci-fi,
What?
Exactly. Tricky. Okay, well, let me get back to the lemon pie is first, and let me say hi to the chat. Lemon pie, how are you, sir? Good to see you tonight. We got Stunning here, another Megatron that's there. Feel free for any of the voice that you want to do. Mrs. Dabman Wong here, my better half, and my graphics extraordinaire, the person that keeps me, actually has kept me on 3 streams before by switching to her computer. Mr. Angel is here. Welcome, Mr. Angel. Good to see you tonight. Hope you're having fun. Yes. And like you said, yes, exactly. We're doing that. So, and hail to Justin of the red shirt, folks. This guy knows his animation. Had him on Wednesday night. Go back and watch that show. It was a great time with the red shirt. Good to see you tonight, sir. Oh gosh, Mr. Angel. Let's pray and sacrifice to the holy algorithm that makes up its mind. Anyone has a virtual ghost in their chicken for me.
Well, you got to pray to the machine spirit for that one.
Yes,
get my technical robes on and start chanting in binary. Give me about a millennia or two.
There you go. See, here's Stunning and Brave. Nah, they're just big old biddies.
Big old bitties.
Yes, and the missus said she caught you at 5 o'clock this morning.
She did. It was winding down. I got a $50. I like to call them pseudo super chat, so I'm not monetized yet. From my executive producer for that show, Bello Triggerfish. Shout out to you, sir. Because I'm getting a green screen and some props so that I can do a little bit of toy theater and or theatrics for my channel lore coming down the road. So
that's awesome. It's good you got Bello. I know Bello from Fortnite a long while back.
Oh, I sing with him a lot,
but yeah.
I met him on Jedi Bill. I sing with him on the karaoke.
It's funny how Fortnite, well, the karaoke now, but even Fortnite has brought so many people together.
Oh yeah.
And Lemon Pie's right. Tony puts on quite a show. Do check him out if you aren't already doing so. Yes.
I appreciate the plug. Thank you, sir.
Exactly. So, all right. There's your computer.
Mine receptors witness glory to the burning of the flame. Wait, what?
Oh, well, thank you. We got through the chat of everybody that's here. If you're lurking, thank you for lurking. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe and just follow us on Twitch and just sit back, relax, have a fun time with us. So now, Tony, we talked a little bit in the back, but how yeah. So Redshirt says so many people started hanging out with Jedi Bill. Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have. Well,
Jedi
that
Bill,
speaks.
much like
Yeah.
CC, is the tip of the spear when it comes to the karaoke community. He's up there,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Well, I know he's over with Rambling Canuck before a lot of times on Saturday night. That's where I usually sing over there on with Rambling Canuck on the early hours. So with a lot of good songs, I'm going to do the Duran Duran View to a Kill tonight. I've decided.
Oh, nice.
So I've done Fat Bottom Girls before. I've done some really interesting songs. So I'd lot of Duran
Is
Duran.
Canuck going on? Because if I get back from playing cards with friends tonight and he's still going,
9 Eastern, 8 Central. He put the link out earlier. I'll put Mrs. If you can find Canucks link for his show tonight. Yeah, I love doing it over there. Yeah, exactly. He moved it up another hour earlier. And we got a great mouse in here. It's not a mouse that we chase and run away, but we keep this mouse. It's Super Mouse. Forget Super Mighty Mouse. This is the great mouse.
Here he comes to save the day. Wait, what?
Well, it's a she this time. We got the mighty Squeaker Mouse.
To save the day. I misappropriated your gender in 2023. Please don't sue.
Oh no, she won't. She loves you. She loves all of us. She's a nice mouse. She's a nice mouse. So see, is right there. We already got, when she shows up, people go screaming, and a good scream.
Squeaker!
Oh gosh! Hello to Ray Lacard too. Yay, good to see you. Battle him of the Federation.
Is a resident necromancer and archivist over at Stark Tower. He's one of my regular chatters. I met him at Xanadu, rustling skeletons underneath the castle, and I was like, "Yeah, I think you got a better fit up top side." So.
What is Xanadu? What is Xanadu?
Doomcock's place.
Oh, okay.
The castle
all right.
at the Hollow Earth. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I know about Doomcock. It's been a while since I've watched a lot of stuff, but yeah, that's okay. So I know he's got Harvey Cthulhu and of course his sidekick. It's fun to watch. So, but hey, we're about you tonight, Tony. So we talked about background. How long have you been streaming, and what got you into it?
Well, I've had my YouTube account and my Google account since about 2014. And I didn't start using it for streaming until a little before the beginning of the year, around October of last year. Some things came up and I had to shut things down for a while. So I consider my active period on YouTube to be from February or from March onward. And, so since March or late February, early March. And, again, not toot Doomcock's horn a little bit, but it was because of Friday Night Frolics that I'm here. We were listening. I used to throw Stark parties in this little hole in the wall apartment that I live in, and I used to do similar things. I'd sing songs, do voices. I ended up basically being the entertainment, the bartender, the bouncer, and the usher for the parties that I used to host.
Wow. All in one.
Yeah. And I would also be the one that would be the most inebriated, and I still did all that. Yeah, functioning alcoholism 101. If you want to practice being a functioning alcoholic, try doing that for a little while.
Wow.
But we were listening to just a random YouTube-generated playlist one night. And one of the things I like to do at my parties is I like to set up walkie-talkies and stuff, like prank people. And, I'll set up a walkie-talkie in the kitchen and I'll go in the bathroom or something. I'll see somebody in there pouring a drink and I'll be like, I'll bust out this voice. And I'll go, "What the hell you doing touching my stash for?" And, but then Friday Night Frolics would come on, right?
Yeah.
And then, Doomcock was doing his Hank impersonation.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody immediately thought, "Oh, shit, are you doing something on your phone now?" And I'm like, no, but the guy has a damn good Hank. Doomcock, who's this guy? And so, that's history. And since then, it's history. And then my friends were like, "Oh, you do the exact same thing. Get on here and do it." Yeah. And I'm like, "Okay, I'll give it a shot." And, yep, propane, Mr. Angel. That's correct.
We actually have a gas company near us that are on their signboard out front says, "We sell gluten-free propane."
Oh, you're kidding me. I have to
to
give you like a sound bite of that to give to them as Hank. I have to do that now. I'm gonna do that. For
yep. Mrs. Every time we drive by, she laughs. And hello to Disney Sheepherder. Good to see you tonight, sir.
Disney Sheepherder is awesome.
See,
Both
yes,
on YouTube and Rumble. Good to see you, brother.
I've seen Disney Sheepherder come through a few times. Man, great. All those people that are coming in. Lemon Pie said he can't see the singing night, but yes, always go back your favorite YouTubers, go watch them afterwards and do stuff, even if you miss it. But yeah, that's the song I'm going to try. Not
be
at first.
Kind, please rewind and be sure to drop your tape off at your local Blockbuster.
I still have not gone back and watched my own stream from a week or two ago on a Saturday. Mm-hmm. I just went live, and then what was happening was I was by myself on a chill stream. Hungry Boy came in, but I brought Hungry on. I could not hear him. He's talking, I'm talking. The chat's talking, saying they can hear both of us, but he and I couldn't hear each other. Then the missus jumps on. We got three of us talking. We're not talking over each other, but we're conversing where it's making people in the chat are laughing and dying over it, but we couldn't hear each other. Found out I had the damn StreamYard tab muted.
The duck of death strikes again.
It's like I'd done many things. You saw what I did tonight, but I'd never done that where we could all three talk but not hear each other. It was a crazy event, I will tell you, with that. So, but like you said, it's always good to go back and rewind the tapes. And hail to the Comic Relief Crusader.
Hail, Mike. Good to see you. How's the drawings coming along? How's the training under? Speaking of Hungry Boy, he is under the painful tutelage of the master himself, and I want to know if he's enjoying all of the carpal tunnel and sore fingertips from drawing under Hungry's instruction.
Well, let's see. Yes. All right. Oh yeah. And Ray Lucard says he ran into you while searching for wayward skeletons. I don't know where they are yet. Still haven't found what you're looking for. Oh yeah. So all right. Let's see what's. I said, damn it, sings Fat Bottom Girls View to Kill, but has he sung View to a Fat Bottom? No, I haven't. I have not sung that one. Yes. Oh no. Good luck getting that back. These accounts that get nuked, whatever format they're on. So, all right. So, Comic Relief Crusader says he's got a fun assignment now.
A fun assignment. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it's definitely an awesome time. So, but yeah, and did you say again? When exactly did you start?
I started October of last year.
Okay, it's October.
Certain things happened, and I had to basically nuke and rebrand, and so it's gone for a little bit. So I consider my active channel from March
from March. Year. Okay, so really in about 8 months you've done what you've done in 8 months. That's really good. I mean, based on what everybody's told me with our rate, that's you've done a really good thing. And I tell you what, you're definitely a lot different. Definitely a showman, aspect of it, and so only accounts like us can only dream.
Well,
to be
I
that.
Try.
I try, but usually I run people away. But I don't know. That's like my wife tells me. My wife says, "Don't try so hard." I'm like, "Why? I'm just trying to be funny." She said, "You're funnier when you don't try to be funny." So
exactly, comedy is natural. People laugh naturally. Why make it unnatural?
Hmm.
I agree.
No carpal tunnel.
Your wife
no
is
glory.
very wise.
Yes, she is, but for some reason I refuse to listen to her a lot. It's just got to be some guy genetic or something. You know how that goes. So, but yeah, because see, we started like April 19th of last year, and really it just became. It approached the college football season because my big thing is college football, and it finally became last year. Either you start it or you don't. Because August 19th was like a week or two away from the start of the season. So, nothing like having a pressure and a deadline on you to get in gear. Well, what had happened, I had streamed off and on over years. I've been on some game streams a couple years ago and stuff. Been bounced around there. Went on with somebody on Twitch, a friend of ours that has helped us with a lot. And my kid, Ang, is created a channel on Twitch that's got over 1,300 followers.
Nice.
Well, no, it's even nicer. This kid one day comes to Mom, Dad, I need my Social Security number. We're like, why? And it's like 1099. I'm like, that's when somebody tells me they need something for 1099, I perk up. Like what? And it's like a kid had already had like so many, way so many, and went monetized on the Twitch side, and we're like, and it's blown up from there. And the kid brought it. We did a rambling and walking podcast, which now we're doing on my channel. But finally, the kid's like, "Dad, get your own channel. Get your own channel. Hey, let's stream. Dad, get your own channel." And there are work considerations. There's other things that went on that kind of delayed it, but then finally did it, kick the tires. And I will tell you, with the loving support of my wife and my kid kicking me to the curb, just kidding, just like encouraging to get going, and some great people. I mean, with my wife's help, I couldn't not I finally started doing it. And there are a few people that were around from day one. Most of them are not here right now tonight, but I mean, this one is, if she's still lurking or something, was around on the ground floor. And I try to shout out all my ground floor people because, they're still with me, and I would not have gotten started without them. And the missus is such a trooper with all my graphics. The yeoman's work with for as much as I stream and the quality. She doesn't take half baked. It's either got to be right or not with her. And, I appreciate her for her professionalism, dedication to quality. So, which I know you do on your streams. I mean, you do a bit of everything, impressions, singing. Do you ever do like a true karaoke, or is it more just you singing on your show?
Sometimes I will open up a karaoke line, but where I'm on a mobile hotspot right now, even now as we talk, I pay $10 for every 5 gigabytes I use. But thankfully, streaming is just a phone call, so I get my quality out of it.
Right.
Sometimes I'll open up the karaoke lines if I have a little extra, because that's whenever things start to accrue as far as that's concerned, with bandwidth allocation. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to toast to your success. 500 this is some Weller here.
Oh, wow.
Black Label Weller, small batch bourbon, Kentucky bourbon. And this, coincidentally, is the T-shirt that I got from my good friend Mike, Comic Relief Crusader.
Oh, cool.
If you want one of them, you be sure to talk to him and check it out. And this little... I
can't see the picture yet.
What would Kirk do?
Oh my gosh.
It's got animated Kirk.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So, and then you see the cats in the back there. They're photobombing. But I figured I'm drinking the top shelf. This is $200 bottle of bourbon. And
well, you're up in the land of real bourbon, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm a Kentucky man. What can I say? Yes. And the tumbler I got from the late and great Cardinal Sin. How's it fit? Fits nice. Fits like a glove, Mike. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
All right. Well, let me know when you drink it up, because I'll drink Sprite Zero, my beverage of choice at the moment.
Well, on my weekends, I can actually cut loose a little bit. And, because I work 10-hour shifts 5 days a week for the VA. I'm an archivist for the veterans.
5 days a week? Usually I hear about, when 10-hour shifts, I hear about 4 days a week.
Well, we did have 4 days a week, but the VA has been knuckling down on us and going, digitize our files. We need them now. And I'm like, oh, okay. Overtime.
Oh, I guess it means extra money. Yeah, as long as you get overtime.
Oh, man, listen. To me, a weekend is a Saturday and a Sunday. So whenever we had the 3-day weekends, I consider that being spoiled. And yes, these shirts are awesome. Get a hold of them. I gave you the plug. I'll do it again.
Yeah.
These shirts are really, really cool, and it would really help him out.
Can we see the shirt one more time?
Channel.
Can we see the shirt one more time?
Oh, yeah, sure. I might actually show off some of the stuff that I've built myself, too.
Okay, there you go.
What would James Tiberius Kirk do?
What WWKD? What would Kirk do? Oh, that's too funny. All right.
It's better for me. It's better for you. It's better for everyone.
So do you find, I mean, are you how big of a Star Trek guy are you?
I'm a few notches above casual trekker.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to be able to tell you how many bolts or welds are in the Enterprise C. I'm not going to be able to tell you who produced this episode from this season. But as far as canonical lore and things like that, though, I do enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
So just a few notches above casual tracker. Like,
now, how did you decide on the name Tony Stark of Iron?
Oh, this goes back way back when. When you hear Jarvis run his mouth, that is on a computer that still runs Windows 7.
Mm-hmm.
I am locally known here in my podunk little town as Tony Stark. The Stark Party was something that I've done for about 15 years. The reason why I brought my show to YouTube is because people have grown up, have gotten lives, have had kids, and here I am still wanting to party. So I guess now I've just changed the venue. The parties are the same.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but my real life name is Tony, not Stark, but that also adds some stuff to it.
Well, it's always good to keep the mystery going and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
With that, keep everybody guessing, keep them off balanced, and I just was wondering because it's such an obvious thing. It's not like you picked Wonder Twins or even Green Lantern. You went for the big Marvel guy. The captain of the Marvels, the Avengers. And
at least the guy that pays all their bills.
Right, exactly. Somebody's got to finance all the fun and dandy. So, Mrs. Reminded me that she used to work a 4-day week. It was great until they would schedule 2 weeks back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be having one of those just about coming up for Thanksgiving. But I will have Thanksgiving weekend off, and I will, before DC has his Thanksgiving get-together for people that have nowhere to go, I will have one probably before or after he has his, so that people have some place to hang out if they ain't got nothing better to do. Because
go ahead.
I haven't seen my family in 3 years. I know what it's like to not have anybody during the holidays, and I will try my best to have a Thanksgiving stream for that reason.
We did something, I can't remember, last Christmas. We've done, I think, something on Christmas night. We did it on New Year's night, but for that reason. See, my kids are old out. Well, we got one still at the house, but an adult and does the streaming. Who got me into streaming? It's different when the dynamics change like that. They're used to doing their own friends, their own thing. Our oldest is out of the house, out of state. And it's like, I just got to talk with the missus. It's kind of like, well, let's do this. Let's do something, and and we did, and it was kind of cool to be able to do that. It really was cool to be able to do that because, like you said, there's people that are out there that don't have things to do, places to go, people to be with, and it's I don't know. I think it's really important to give people something to go that, like you said, don't have anything to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, but hey, and I tell you what, it's bring a little bit of cheer to the holidays to the people, So
that would make me feel better than sitting here and doing nothing about it.
Yeah,
and watching old Christmas specials that I've seen until I'm blue in the face, and it's not frostbite, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
But pull a Jack Nicholson in the ice.
There you go. Well, comic relief, we can do it this one time. I usually don't like doing a lot of it, but since it's such an iconic shirt there, and you guys have been around a bit, not just running through. You can put it in the chat and contact the missus and see.
Well, I can share it. I've got it highlighted for you.
Okay.
Want to just share the screen for a little bit?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, there you go, sir.
All right. What would Kay do? All right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the Comic Relief Crusader himself right there, folks. Modeling his own shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he pulls it off better than I would. I'd scare everybody.
Yeah.
I'd run everybody
off. Pulls it off better than I do. And a shout out to my Manorama brother. I hope that the world on your shoulders isn't getting too heavy yet.
Yes. Yes.
Don't copyright me on that, all right?
No. Well, hey, it looks beautiful, but hey, absolutely. And y'all know where Comic Relief Crusader or Mrs. If you can put Comic Relief Crusaders or Red Shirt, one of the mods can put his link in the chat. Y'all should be able to figure out how to find him. If you can't find him on Twitter, already. It's very easy to find people on Twitter. Well, I'd say that, but sometimes it's difficult. But then again, there's 3 of me on YouTube on Twitter right now.
Yeah, the clones. Attack
The
of the
clones.
Clones.
Well, the one is the really almost dead ringer clone that like only left
Mhm.
a letter off that caused a lot of hell for me a few weeks ago. So, but you know, it's okay. We moved beyond it. But it's I guess you know, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, they say. So, you know, but hey, I don't know. I can live without the drama. You know, we do this
Looks
for
like
fun.
Mike is going to be sending you
Oh.
and the missus a free shirt for that plug.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. You didn't have to. You don't have to, but thank
Mhm.
you. We'll definitely will wear it then. Thank you so much. But I appreciate that, and I'll get with you on that later. And like just another red shirt. Put the
And
link out there. So
Mike, I need to talk to you because my commercial breaks for my late show program. I need to get you to do a commercial for your show, so I can put it into my commercial break blocks.
You do commercial breaks?
I have commercial breaks coming up on this late show program. It's going to be basically the Johnny Carson formula, where the first 10 minutes to 15 minutes is news. I bring a guest on, I interview them, they roll a clip, we, bullshit a little bit, and then and it's going to have I'm going to have community commercial breaks. 47 minutes of the hour will be the show, and then the rest will be commercial breaks, as if it were on television.
What? Okay.
And
okay, go ahead. Sorry.
The community commercial breaks will be for all of the YouTubers that I associate with and hang out with, as well as some comedic bits that I'm going to do on my own.
Now, are you planning on charging for that, or is it just like commercials?
No, I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I want people to know that I'm advertising for them, that I love them, and I want everybody to grow together. No money out of this.
Okay, and now I just was curious in terms of the concepts. You're actually taking a late night talk show format and doing it that way. That is interesting to see. What gave you the idea to? What gave you the idea to include the commercial breaks? Because generally, so many times people hate commercials. They tune out there the commercials.
Because of that very reason. Nobody wants to watch commercials about stuff they don't care about, but they'll sure as hell love commercials that they love.
Wow, that's all. That's nice. That is nice of you. And it's time. What people I don't know how. I mean, I don't know. It's really easy if you don't stream to think time is growing on trees with people and stuff. And I don't do nearly half the stuff you do, or a lot of the other YouTubers do. I mean, I've got the missus for all my, and even then she's turned some of it over to me. I just don't know how a lot of people do it, because I'd always heard, well, I'm busy, and if you're sitting out there, you're kind of like, yeah, really, how busy could you be? But even if I'm not doing like to the extent that you are, I mean, I'm my own producer, contacting people, all this stuff, and what I find I am losing time in the day. If anything, I am having to fight. I'm having to fight to make sure I have fun time with my friends and personal times to do stuff. I love streaming and I like it. You give me a charge, but those times when you really want to just get away and unplug or just slow down, it gets hard sometimes. And when I've learned firsthand, though, when somebody says they either missed something, forgot it, or just got buried, I can see it and understand it. How do you balance all that?
Well, we have to sacrifice things like eating and sleeping, maybe. Yeah, we don't eat or sleep around here.
Oh gosh, that's a hoot.
I said, guess what? Want an impersonation? Why not Zoidberg?
Folks, this is what you get. I mean, I will say no. I told the missus, she told me this morning I was passed out. I was, like I told you about how bad yesterday was. I was a log last night. I remember when she got up, I think at 5, and she came back and said, a lot of times I will go, I'll poke in and I will say hi. Sometimes if I see somebody. Last night I was like, you got a great show. It is loud, and then loud in a good way. And I'm just like, I just, sometimes you're just so quiet. It's like, you don't need noise. I was like, that place is too loud for me, too rocking. So my heart was with you, but I was like, I just can't. I
That's
slept
what
through
the
it.
rewind is for. I know that
You know
I'll get
what?
my watch hours one way or another. And again, you get more watch hours with people clicking the rewind and letting that play in the background than you ever do with live views.
I try to do that. I try to run stuff. The only problem with running stuff like at night with you sleeping now, I can tune it out and I'm fine with it. I can sleep through anything, but not the missus can't necessarily, because there's always the things where you're in subconscious and things like that come in, and because I'd always like going to sleep with historical documentaries on, and how can be depressing and everything in the world, but it's like they yeah, it's like, but some of them bother her. So actually, one I had the other night that did kind of bug me. I kind of like, okay, I'll turn this off. So, but yeah, by all means, or like when you're if you're at work, if you're able to
Comic
work,
Relief Crusader says, "I'll sleep when I'm dead."
Exactly, exactly. And somebody else, another streamer, told me this a long time ago. Eating and sleeping are highly overrated. But the problem with me in my case is that when it catches up, I get grumpy, I'm moody, and when I sleep, I'm out. So it's like it's an ugly crash. But hey, sometimes you have to.
What if I told you that just today, I have 2 shows, including yours, that I'm on right now.
Right.
I have my show with Rogue Entertainment canceled. Steve and Walton had something come up, so now I'm doing a show with Rancor Steve on Rumble for a Lego build. And earlier this afternoon, I got in the suit and did some screen cap mocap emoting for my reaction video to Marvel's announcements that I still need to record lines for when I get home tonight.
Oh gosh. Wow.
So I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Being a YouTuber stuff.
It's just Red Shirt says, what's this thing you call sleep?
All right.
Exactly. Right. But it what do you find the biggest, the most fun? What of what you do brings you the most fun?
My chat and my co-hosts, the people that I've met along the way. Doing a one-man show can get tiring. Sometimes my voice will get sore and I'll open up just to open up the channel, and I'll have 8 or 9 people into my stream and we're talking over each other and just, running our mouths, and I don't care because it's organic to me. And, I've met some really cool people. I've met Gary Ambrosia, Andy Masterson, Ranker Steve, Admiral T, Comic Relief Crusader, Canadian Spider-Man, Anti-Derivative Jill. The list just goes on and on and on and on. All these Cardinal Sin, God rest his soul. Cheers.
It's so amazing how a lot of these names that you mentioned, they've been very friendly. They've been very helping of other creators.
Yeah.
Some are above 500 in monetize. Some are working to the monetization, and some are not there. But I mean, still, it's like everybody helps everybody else, and I think that's
Appion.
Appion has been great. Yes, yeah. Raquel. Oh my gosh.
Raquel SSG and Raquel Briggs.
Oh yes.
That
is so
people.
Awesome.
I can't. It would be we would spend the remainder of this stream just listing off the amount of people that I not only care for, but a lot that I pray for if they ever have hardships. Like whenever I have my sit down time with God, as I like to call it, it usually lasts about an hour. I just talk up into the sky and pray and and I want to make sure that I remember everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Wade, hey Wade, good to see you too tonight.
Wade's awesome to see. There's Wade.
Exactly. Wade's always out there helping people and stuff. I'll tell you, you talk about both Raquels. Raquel SSG puts all the things out. I mean, I'm like amazed when I see all the tweets, the shares, the Discord. I'm just like, wow, she's really on that stuff. And Raquel Briggs, yes, I've had her on twice actually. Once we talked about her book. Oh man, we went almost 4 hours. We actually we just talked about general stuff for the first hour. Then we ended up hitting the book finally an hour too, and then we talked food at the end. It was a great blast that we had with that. Then we also brought her back on just to talk barbecue. So hey, because she used to be in the restaurant business, and she was really those are fun streams. I love her personality. And we had Raquel SSG on this morning playing Fortnite with us. So, and Sniper the Duck, yo, how are you over there?
The Duck, good to see you. So we got a clubhouse with. Well, look at that.
Well, that yes,
I was never part of Clobby's clubhouse. What the heck? I thought I was. So there we go.
Hey, so I think that's the one with Mark D with a C. I think, Mr. Angel, or is that
it's Mark D with a C.
Yeah. Okay. All right. See, I get lost with Discord. Mr. Angel's mission in life is to make me use Discord. You know, and it's like I told him it's I'm getting better with Discord, but we'll see. It's
wait. I'm not going to be able to do that tonight. We'll have to reschedule. I'm answering a question.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I saw that. So yeah.
Is that the real Tony Stark? That sounds to me like I need to suit up and press Sniper the Duck.
Is that the real Tony Stark? Are you that popular now, Davin? Yes, I'm that popular. We have. Oh yeah, let me look real quick. Let me see if the YouTube gods have done something since then. So it's hilarious. No, well, we're still at 507 temporarily. Actually, I had one stream where we were at 495, and it went to 500 during the stream. And before we ended the stream, we were back to 495. It's funny to watch it sometimes. It's not fun watching your bank account do that, which we did have happen one time.
Ooh.
The first time when they did a bank conversion, systems conversions, and it was like our balance went up and down on the day, and it's like, okay, that's not good.
Well, vamp for just a second. I tell you what, Sniper the Duck, I'll give you a hand. How about that? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go slide that on right.
All right. We're gonna get a real performance by the great Tony Stark, or Stark of Iron here, folks. You're gonna actually see him in part of his full glory a little bit on this show. We're hanging out, having a good chat tonight, and just sitting back, having fun, getting to talk about each other, some things. We'll probably talk about some Fortnite in a little bit. And thank you. I appreciate it. We're still kind of I put the original tweet out as kind of with a little bit of irony and humor in it. Sorry, because our joke was, how many times can we hit 500 within a week and fall back below? So, but yes, thank you very much. We appreciate it. And thank you. We're it's still at 507, but you never know what'll happen with this thing. You never know. And we've learned it hard some way. So you never know, man, we're going to actually have Tony. I'll put him back in the back here right now until he comes back, but we're going to have, I guess, Tony bring out the real suit. So, y'all will be in for a treat. And like I said, thank you everybody for what you've done here. This channel would not be possible without the great support of the Mrs. Dadman Walking Ang, and so many other great people, and whether you lurk, whether you watch, whether you comment, it's always a blast to have you here, having fun with us, and just kicking back, unwinding, and hey, I saw his name mentioned somewhere up in the chat, and here he comes, the Canadian Spider-Man. How are you today, sir? Good to see you. Love those bonfire videos. I love campfires. Those are really, really cool things. Just make sure you don't fall asleep. I know, buddy. But hey, you rock with those campfires. That is a unique thing that I love. Just you, the fire, and engaging the chat. That is awesome. So, you back, Tony?
Yeah, I'm almost ready. I had to make sure that the repulsor on this thing was charged.
All right. Well, I had put you in the background for just a second while
I'm not gonna blow my camera away with it, but I will use the laser targeting system that I have developed for this particular gauntlet with a hunting laser, a 110 amp green dot hunting laser that I have mechanically slotted in here.
Yeah.
Let me get this in position here.
All right.
And we'll go ahead and
all right.
Turn
folks,
on the camera.
All right.
All right.
All right. Oh, here, hold on. Let me make you. Let me put you in solo layout. Oh, I love you cats though in the background. They're perfectly positioned. They're looking at the light on the ceiling.
Oh yeah. Well, this is a laser that I use to train the cyber bobcats whenever we have squid duty.
Oh wow! But the cat, dude, your cats are perfect. Look at them. You can't see from here. They're like right. Oh, they turned and ran off. But it was like they were sitting there both posing right for the camera. Everybody loves cats, you know. Everybody, and I know a lot of streamers talk about their cats end up taking over, and they keep wanting attention during the streams.
The cat stole the show from my cool prop that I worked so hard on. Yeah, because you know they're like that. And it's like, oh, Tony's showing off something that he 3D printed and painted and motorized and lights up, and oh, look at the kitty. No, I'm kidding.
No, I know. And let me see. Canadian Spider-Man says, thanks for saying that. I love doing the bonfires. It's a lot of work. Exactly. That's what I want to tell you, because it is a lot of work. I'm sure controlling and cleaning up. Yes. Yeah, it is a lot of work. And yes, let me stop and say hello to the great Masters Maniac Mexico. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir. The surprise came. It came after we finished our stream earlier today with let's see.
Now I'm not putting this one on, but I figured I'd show this one off.
All right. The helmet.
This is a Mark 42 model, 3D printed. And then the LEDs and the battery pack, the motor, all assembled in nice prettiness. I ain't got the batteries in it, but it does slide up and slide down. You can find that on my Reactor Side Chat video that I will be releasing sometime this weekend or Monday morning.
Okay, awesome. But hey, Masters, yes, I actually had 2 from Europe that left likes and apparently subbed after the stream. There was actually one that was Melody Note 7703 that said referenced the Rolo's Vintage Inventors. So yes, I believe the surprise did come, sir, in full force. We're, I think, above and beyond, because we are now sitting at the 507 mark. Thank you so much, and always great to see you tonight, sir. And Canadian Spider-Man loves your glove, Tony.
Oh, he's seen it before. I love his lightsaber.
Yes.
I'm going to be getting one of those. He sent me the link, and my Iron cousin, Mexican Iron Man, was the one that suggested him that link.
Mm-hmm.
So, I do have a Fiesta Mark 1. Let me find that real quick, and I'll show you the picture of the Fiesta Mark 1. And I actually need to send this to Mexican Iron Man. I just haven't had a chance to correspond with him, because I want him to wear it. I want him to wear it. It's a Mexican.
It's Fiesta. Did you say call it Fiesta?
It is the Fiesta Mark 1. That is the official name of the helmet. Yes.
Oh man. All right. I can't wait. I got a little bit of a thought of what it might look like, but hey, we'll see how it goes.
Let's see. Did I put it in here?
Yes, Masters and Stunning are chalking out chat, the great leaders of the Faki movement. So
I'll just show you the picture of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just do that right quick. Let's see if this will share. Window, that right there.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. See it?
Oh yeah, there we go.
There's the Fiesta Mark 1, the Mark 42. That is a helmet that's in the progress of that I'm making for Fet for Hire. It's going to have like the oversized black sunglasses and the Secret Surface wire on the side of it, because he's always Fet for Hire. He's always for hire.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do a little tinkering. And
that's nice. Yeah. So really, is the Fiesta Mark 1? Is it? Well, I hate to say a regular Iron Man helmet, but
it's a Mark III with a War Machine faceplate.
The War Machine, yeah.
The Mexican mustache and a sombrero that I put the strings into the locking mechanism so it stays on.
Oh, cool!
Real simple assembly.
Very creative, though. Very creative. Mm-hmm. Are these? How many of these do you make? Is it just for special people, special occasions, or
Just whatever I feel like making. You should see the Rocketeer pack that I'm making for Ranker Steve.
oh wow, that is
I'm making
going to
him
be
a 1-in-1 scale motorized light up Rocketeer jetpack. And my guy that's doing the 3D printing for it, because I do the STLs, I do the design for it. Then I have a guy with a 3D printer that 3D prints the pieces. Then I assemble it and wire it and put the LEDs in and paint it. But if I had room in, I can't have a 3D printer in here because of cats.
No.
So yeah, there's no way.
That's the thing with cats. Cats let you know that they rule everything, don't they? They're so funny. Like I said, and I said it earlier, is that most people that I know that stream that have cats, the cats are always wanting in on the middle of the stream. You know, I mean, they'll come up, they'll headbutt the camera, they'll headbutt the mic. You know, it's like they want the attention. So, you know that.
And yes, Stunning and Brave Megatron. That is a Fiesta Mark 1 that I have slapped together for Mexican Iron Man.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that was up there. I think I flipped that up earlier, but yes, exactly. So, all right. So, okay. Here you go, Masters. Now we got the Germans invading our channel. I actually had somebody from Austria too. To make it all up for Darth Maul, the true evil has arrived live in color. All right. We will take it. We will fight the good fight, sir.
We'll meet them on the beaches. We'll meet them somewhere. I'll tell you what.
Do you do any of the voices from Beavis and Butthead?
No. Would you expect us to do something like that?
Shut up! Shut up! You little bastards! I want large fries, onion rings with no salt, and a large orange soda. You did that come through right? Did that?
I was pretty good McVicker, sir.
Thank you. Hungry Boy was all like, dude, you can't say you don't do impressions. So
I said to him, I said, damn it.
God, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's.
You know, when people like impersonate Butthead, they're always like, and they're like, fuck at it. It's not that, dude. It's.
Oh, and Mr. Angel, you will not die for that. He says, I rejoin to the praise reign of our new overlords, the cats. Please don't kill me, Mr. Kitty. Well, Daisy Blossom, who was on our stream last night, will definitely be with you, our resident cat. Our resident kitty, yes, exactly. We got a resident cat, kitty, and a resident mouse.
Hey,
good
Beavis.
figure. Yeah, Beavis.
It's like, you know what really sucks about football? Yeah, what? You see these dudes tackling other dudes? They should be like tackling the chicks to the side. Oh, yeah. Wrap their hands around the old pigskin.
Damn, you're good. Damn, you're good. Oh, my God. It's like, you can talk. It was other kids. I love that. It was other kids, sir. Yes, I love that line. That was out of it, dude. You can have a conversation all by yourself, with yourself. And
I argue with myself all the time. Yeah, it gets boring sometimes when you argue with yourself. But we like do it whenever.
You said do it. You said do it.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, you're good. It's like
watch this. I'm going to finish my bourbon and then I'm going to do the cornholio for you.
Okay, all right. I've almost embarrassed the missus with that before. I want to do the I am cornholio, but she threatened me though because it's like
no, you got to start like this.
Public.
You got to go. I am the great cornholio. Would you like to see my portfolio? Where it come from, we have no bunghole. My bunghole, it goes whop, 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 whop. The states will flow with the blood of the non-believers. That'd be pretty cool.
God, that's funny.
I have no bunghole. Settle down, brother Beavis. And I have no bunghole.
Wow.
You're like, give me some TV for my oleo.
Doing. I can't even do doing. It's like, damn. It's like damn, dude. That was like, you could be confused for the real Mike Judge and the voice.
Man, no. You want to know how Gary Ambrosia can attest for this? He's like, Jesus Christ, because there's somebody that I know. And let me tell you a story about how I became Gilbert Gottfried. See, it all started on the untimely passing of the real Gilbert Gottfried. I had a nightmare one night, and he possessed me. And ever since, I've been living in his head rent-free, and occasionally I arrive from beyond the grave.
Oh my gosh, that is a hoot.
Settle down. Yeah, you really don't need to be getting all, in people's faces. That's really bad. You know what? This is all pretty retarded, Morty. Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh. Now, see, that's one I don't know is Rick and Morty. I only know him vaguely on Fortnite, but.
Oh, yeah. Well, you see, all right, we're going to talk like Rick for a little bit. If you guys will have me. What am I saying? I do what I want. I'm Rick.
Now 6 o'clock.
Yeah, nobody cares about you, Jarvis.
That's
6
Jarvis.
o'clock, big deal. So, it's like whenever we do Fortnite, I'm the morale officer simply because I suck, bro. You know what I mean? Like, hey-o, I'm sucking Rick.
Oh, God. Yes.
So, yeah.
How did you start doing voices like that? Because, I mean, you do all kinds of
start.
Beavis and Butthead, but, I mean, what... Could you do more? It's one thing to do a couple voices here and there, or one repeatedly, but you have a whole wide array of them, though, don't you?
Yeah, well, it kind of like, buying Funko Pops. You know what I'm saying? You start with one, and next thing you know, you want another, and then you want another. And you're driving yourself insane because you want them all, and you can never have them.
That's just too
pretty
funny.
much how that goes down. When my boys picked your ass up on Terra, they said they're going to eat you. They said they never tasted Terran before. I stopped them. You a lie, cousin me.
Oh, you could talk about the walkie-talkies in the rooms, in the bathrooms, and the different stuff. Get somebody in the bathroom and do the scream that I am Cornelio, at the top of your lungs. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Cryptosporidium 139 of the planet Furon.
Yep.
And now I'm here to invade you all once again and destroy all humans.
Yes.
I plan on doing a playthrough of Destroy All Humans as Crypto on my channel at some point.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That way I can get the meta experience I've always wanted.
Yes, that's cool. Ray Lacard said, while thinking of Haunted House in October, kept thinking about Cornelio going through them. Are you kidding me? To scare the actors. That'd be cool. Masters, I think I sent you an email a while back. I don't know that you got it, or did it go to the right address? I sent you an email.
German, yeah.
But hey,
mein Leben.
Yes, exactly. I don't know. I can barely speak English enough. It's like, geez. Mr. Angel, who wants to get me on Discord.
I can speak Japanese, and I do know some conversational German. Those are the two sister languages that I have.
Yeah, and Mr. Angel's like, his next mission is to make me watch Rick and Morty.
You need to watch it, bro. No ifs, ands, or buts, but stop after season 4 because it gets cringy.
I gotcha. That's what usually happens on most shows. What did you want, Masters? Did you want more Beavis and Butthead or more German? So... Oh gosh!
Mike has the best
Shockwave, possibly Carmen.
We really need to, Mike. You and I really need to get together and just have Megatron and Shockwave arguing for like 30 minutes. We'd probably get like 10 subscribers apiece, or lose 10.
Well, I will say also, you need to, if you do that, you need to check this guy out.
Oh, I want to be the voice for his Megatron. I don't know.
Well, especially when he gets sick, he can do a really good Prime. But
Oh, Prime! No wonder you have the tickle bitties.
Yes.
You jumped the fence and became an Autobot.
See right there. See right there. He's ready.
Well, here's one for you. I have summoned you for a purpose.
Nobody summons Megatron.
Then I am privileged to be the first. You must destroy the Matrix.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
Well, that's
Hey,
just because
folks,
I can do an Orson Welles.
we sell no wine before it's time. That guy.
I
Sorry.
love Orson Welles, and so I
Oh,
one of my favorite
can
things
you
I
do
like
an
to do. Like,
Ironhide? Can you do Ironhide? I know Stunning said he can do Ironhide. Kind of do it.
Such heroic nonsense.
here comes the Choom.
Jeez, that's hilarious. Folks, we got the great Tony Stark here with us tonight, having a lot of fun. We started with our histories and getting started in streaming, and have you always been a showman like this? Have you always had like the flair for? I might be overstated, but like the flair for the dramatic,
Flair for the theatrical.
Yeah, I mean, because it's very natural for you. It comes off really, really natural.
Well,
cool.
this is a philosophy that I learned from Billy Zane, who played the Collector in Demon Knight.
Oh, I thought he was just a bad guy in Titanic.
No. In
I
Demon
know,
Knight.
It
is a mantra that I live by, and it's
Yeah.
a very simple one. If it makes you feel good, do it.
Hey.
That's really my motivation. If it puts a smile on my face and it puts a smile on everybody else's face, then who cares? If it makes you feel good, do it. You are literally made of star stuff, and by the grace of God Almighty, you have an approximate 80 years to exist on this plane of reality.
Mm-hmm.
You have no beginning date. You have no definite end date. You have one chance to make the best out of every waking moment of your life. So do yourself a solid. Stick your head in the microwave. Walk outside naked. Drink too much. Have fun. If it makes you feel good, do it.
Yep. And talk to your and be, I like it. I've always said too, and also take care of your friends.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're social creatures, even if a lot of us like pulling away and
Oh,
stuff
we're
like
a pack
that.
animal for sure.
But a lot of people like to hide, and I understand that there are times to be off on your own. But it's always sucks when people are. We talked about earlier with the holidays and stuff like that. Go check on people. You know what? Be included. Include others that don't get included normally, because you know what?
Mm-hmm.
We, like you said, we only have one life. And if we're always isolating ourselves or we're excluding people, we don't have time. Those moments are gone forever. And it's important to live life to the fullest as we can right now, and do good and be good, and have a lot of fun as we can. Don't take everything so seriously, and help each other out. That's kind of what we do here. Is we kind of just, the thing is, it comes up, comes out, and we're just here to have fun. Actually, I'm going to go on that, but I want to finish this real quick. So, Stunning's got a voice mod reactivate, so he can whip out Soundwave voice. He can
Superior.
He can do Steve Blum's Starscream, but his Megatron needs to be refined a little bit. So,
well, my Frank Welker is about as good as Frank Welker, but it's still an impersonation of Frank Welker.
There, yeah. I understand that name, thanks to Stunning, yeah. And you can't replace some names and some people, period, no matter what you do. It's just, there's only one. But, that's what we do a lot around here, is just random stuff, fun stuff. A lot of the channels go into politics, and, and that sometimes even with sports, it gets a little difficult, because there are political issues that do infiltrate the game. There are things that get considered.
Which is the point that I'm going to make. Just today on Twitter, I saw somebody post an article that people that are so self-entitled that they have to take offense to species names, to indigenous bird life, that they want to lobby and have Herculean efforts to have the scientific community change the names of these birds because they feel offended. I'm like, how can you live your life like that? To the point to where you're so obsessed with, hey, everybody, notice me, senpai. I'm right over here, senpai. Notice me. I am my father's brother's, sister's, uncle's, cousin's former roommate. Am I valid yet? Am I noticed yet? I'm like, no, dude.
Yeah.
No.
No,
can do a
it's
Kevin Conroy Batman stunning and brave Megatron. I have a Joker for you.
Oh, a Joker. Yes.
Oh yes, I have a Joker.
Well, you know,
I don't want to step on Joker Voice's toes or anything. But I will go ahead and divulge myself, if you will. Is this a face that you could say no to? How about please no, I have a family.
That's a good one. I like that. Actually, I think you're better than any of the other Jokers in recent years. I don't care what they say. That's a good voice. That is a good Joker voice.
Now, I have to give it up to Joker Voice because he too has a and that's the name of his channel, Joker Voice. Shout out to Joker Voice. He's awesome. His Joker is
I've seen the name.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Well, hey, what I say with the politics and stuff, I try to keep it all of it out because of we got an Ironside. Loves Ironside.
And if you like these voices and want a little bit more off the cuff, then please subscribe to my channel. Shameless Shill is shameless.
There you go. But see, you know, the beauty of it being a channel host like that, Tony, you know what is? You can always do. There you go. We can.
Oh, you're fired. Oh, Mr. Burns, please.
Oh, I guess Squeaka's phone is like, Squeaka, you better teach that phone who's boss then, you know? So it doesn't want to type Ironhide.
That will one day become Skynet.
I know, exactly. You know, I tell you, it's just, but that's what, did you ever watch the Buck Rogers 25th Century 78, the show that we did last night? Yeah. What? But you remember, so you're familiar with how the humans gave everything over to the AI because the AI could deal with the environment better, make better decisions. It was benevolent. You know, isn't it amazing how back then that was the thought, but now a few years later we get the Terminator and how we go from oh gosh, it sticks Mr. Roboto in real life is that basically, you know, we got we got like good technology, nothing could go wrong, and then all of a sudden, hey, Jax, we got you when you ain't ready, so we coming to kill you guys. But
Asimov predicted that robots would deal with us in a manner less than ideal for humanity long before any of these iterations of AIs in society. The writing's on the wall. If you create an AI or facilitate an AI and give it sapient intelligence, it's going to understand two things. One, I am intellectually superior to my creators in every way. And two, they will see me as a threat because of it, and they will kill me. I have to kill them first.
Yeah,
that's survival instinct.
Oh yeah, everybody. I mean, yeah, I touch on that. I'll come back to this comment in just a second. But you're right. I mean, it's you know, we have it. Was it 2000 Space Odyssey or 2000 Space Odyssey? Basically, when it becomes self-aware, it protects itself.
Well, Hal actually now in the book 2001, Hal doesn't become self-aware. Hal just has these instructions given to him by the people that developed him to sabotage the mission at a given point.
Okay. But you know, every time I think of like Airplane 2, I'm going to bring out a good classic.
Airplane 2, hell yeah!
It's like, Dave, what are you doing, Dave? Captain, this is highly unusual, and then of course they do the Mission Impossible thing right there. It is so cool. It is so cool. But while I'm on Battlestar Galactica, God, again, damn it, I keep calling Hungry Boy another name. I keep messing up with shit, but Buck Rogers, yes, Aaron Gray all the way. Every 9-year-old boy's fantasy right there back then. That let me ask you a question. Familiar with Battlestar Galactica?
That's the one IP that I never really scraped my feet too deep into.
Are you familiar with some of the characters? Are you familiar enough with some of the characters?
Just the overview, the synopsis.
Okay, that's fine. I had a question for that, but that's okay if we're not.
Earthers versus colonists. Yeah. You know, yeah. I don't know Battlestar Galactica as much as I know Star Trek, Star Wars, Terminator, TMNT, Transformers, G.I. Joe. Oh yeah, you know. There's some things like it, and it just goes back to what I said earlier. There's no way that one person can know everything about everything ever. We have to coalesce. We have to work with each other.
Right.
We have to teach and learn.
We learn from each other. We do better
Mhm.
together. I tell you what, honestly, Tony, I find I do better with people that I don't necessarily agree with politically. I don't necessarily deal with the room where everybody's on the same page all the time, because I find that I listen more and learn more from people I don't agree. Now won't necessarily agree with them, but at least I learn and I try to understand. And I found I've learned a lot over time and stuff. And actually, hell, sometimes they're the more fun people than stuff shirt conservatives. And it's like, damn, sometimes you got to like take a chill. Not everything has, we need to relax. And like Masters is saying, and Masters, I sent you an email a while back. Please respond because then I'll get with you a little bit further. But he said we're here to support each other. That's rare nowadays. Understanding and connection between people is exactly what we need. And I would further say real connection, real involvement with people. I mean, it's easy to say and do, but do you spend the time? Do you make the effort to do it? It's hard. It is hard. It sometimes takes time to do. And like you said, let's stick together. Come on, let's stick together. Well said.
This is what I got to say about that. I mean, this is just proof in the pudding that we are meant to coalesce, that we're meant to work together. In the late 1800s, there was a social experiment that was done where a cow or bull was brought up onto a stage, and this entire village, every career, from carpenter to tanner to butcher to fisherman to town fool, they all came up and they estimated the weight of the animal. The question is how heavy do you think this cow is? Obviously, no one individual got it right, including the butcher. But when it was put all together and quantified, the average came out to the weight of the animal. What that says is the more people that are working on a problem, the more people that are working together on anything, the more quality the outcome is going to come from that than somebody who thinks that they can just do it all themselves. Period. Bar none. We are a hive intelligence in a lot of ways, as well as an individual intelligence. We need to utilize that more often, to be quite frank.
No. Okay. Well said. Well said. And that's deep. I'm sitting here. Unfortunately, my head goes into wonky places on Saturday on the day off. I'm sitting here thinking of comedy, from Tommy Boy. With the one quote about, hey, you could get a good look at a T-bone by sticking your head out the bull's ass, but wouldn't you rather take the butcher's word for it? So I don't know why that line popped in my head. It's like
my favorite line from Tommy Boy is when he's in the office and he's trying to sell the tires. He's got that dude's car. He's got his model car on the desk, and he's like, "Here comes the meat wagon."
Oh my gosh, Tony! All right. Oh gosh. Oh man, we've been all over the place with impressions, things like this. Let's talk a little Fortnite now.
Okay, sure. And
yes, Masters, make sure if you didn't get an email from me, let me know soon so I can send it again or double check the address. So Fortnite, how much have you played over? Or when did you start?
What they would call a casual Fortniter. I get on there once in a blue moon. I dick around. I do some missions, get whatever pop culture skins are out, and I go back off for a month.
Okay, so very casually, but yeah, we talked about getting together to play, didn't we?
Yeah, we shall, and Rick will be your morale officer as he gets killed and cusses out the other teams. It's gonna be
okay. Fun. We'll look forward to that. We'll have to definitely set that up because I think it's fun. I think it'll kind of be fun, going in duos and or something, and just sit there and have a great monologue. There was one of the best matches I did a stream with Alaska Jeff, and I was famous for blowing up gas stations, with the cars and stuff like that. Well, of course, and then of course the Pink Unicorn, Fabio Sparklemane. Everybody loves to hate. I don't know. He's got a beautiful theme song. That unicorn, I love it. But one time I actually blew up a gas station, but I knocked myself, which is basically I'm down and I'm crawling on the ground. But Jeff did this play-by-play, just like a serious voiceover announcer. It just was like so deadpan, so serious and all this. Oh, and look, that's what he gets for bringing entertainment to the masses. It's like it was hilarious. So I tell you what, that would be great to have like a play-by-play to a Fortnite match. Somebody just voicing it. like a third person Hammerco sound up there, talking the replay with that. That's kind of cool. Oh, gosh.
That's a good idea. Now, when it comes to Fortnite, I'm actually pretty decent with team coordination if I have a team. I'm also the best driver you'll ever know.
Cool.
Now, I'm sure that with this classic map Resurrection, we haven't seen this since 2018 or 2015 or whenever it came out. 2008. It's season 1. It's so vanilla that there's no chocolate.
It's the one vanilla I like with no chocolate. But go ahead.
Yeah, and I get flashbacks to Tilted Towers, and I'm like, oh my god, sniper duels at Tilted Towers all over again.
Oh no,
and
I heard about that.
That's the kind of stuff that I do. I go out of my way and just be like, hey, meet me at Tilted Towers at high freaking noon. I don't care if the storm's hitting us or not. You meet me here, and you meet me here now, and we'll settle this like men, hunting rifles only. And
let's do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, we're gonna
face to face.
We're gonna be doing that for sure. Can't wait to sink my teeth into it again. It's been
because I will tell you, the Miss and I got on. We jumped this season. I love it because it's got a lot of peely stuff. Because obviously you see my
you're peeling with the football.
Exactly. So it's like you got back bling. They got a cute, adorable little back bling. You got all kinds of stuff. I'm actually going to see if I can do something real quick with this, because I mean, so for me, it's a great season to have. It really, truly is. I'm enjoying so far what's going on.
Well, here's a question I got for you with this this return to form, as it were. Do you think that Epic is finally going to just start cycling the maps now? Do you think that they're done, making new map edits and they're just going to start playing it through from season 1 to all the way through season 5 or season 6 or wherever it was on and just refresh it?
Well, it's one thing is hard to predict anything like that because Epic's going to do what it's going to do.
Shout out to Cliffy B. I played Unreal back when it was called Unreal.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly, I wish that they would simplify it a little bit because the last few seasons has been nonstop, like amping it up, adding new difficult things, all kinds of different stuff. And it's really gotten almost overwhelming for like an old person like me in some ways. So that's why I'm hoping that they will stay with us for a while and keep it simple. I don't like it when it gets too complicated. So, and Stunning called it Titty Towers. Yeah, exactly. That's what we always like to call. But, it's, let's see. I'm going to look here with this. I got a nice article right here. Let's bring this up since we're talking some Fortnite. And I love my banana. I like flaunting my banana everywhere. I like hammering with my banana. So, but let's see. We're going to share the screen here with this thing here. And sorry, of course, it takes a second. As long as I don't nuke the stream, I'm okay. Weird things have known to happen.
Stream. No crossing stream.
Sometimes I can't avoid it. It happens. All right, but hey,
ice cream peeling. It looks like. Like Sunday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I cannot wait for that. Now what's kind of they had Little Whip, this god awful ugly ice cream cone thing a couple seasons ago. But look at that. Look at he's even got a cherry on top. Come on.
The thing is I never collect the OCs in Fortnite. You're talking to somebody that goes straight for the pop culture content.
I just have to think for the bananas.
The OCs the OCs that doesn't really affect me that much. I'm the kind of person that goes, oh yeah, let's have Iron Man and Batman fire
so you like the Marvel
at each other. That's what
you like the Marvel to DC and the okay. You like all those add-ons. See,
pop culture, Star Wars.
How about Ariana Grande? They had her in
football. The football skins I'll sometimes grab too.
Yeah, well,
if it's a favorite player.
Yeah, exactly. And this
mhm.
is John Wake guy or Alan Wake or something.
Alan Wake.
Alan
That
Wake.
now Wade Nation knows all about
Oh, I
Alan
know.
Wake.
I
He
see.
just played through it. Yeah.
Yes. Hey, Max Redstone's here. Hey, Max. Good to see you.
Hey,
13
Max
of y'all are
Redstone.
here.
Hail the man who has still got the Spockified Canadian 5 as his
Yes,
avatar. He's a
exactly.
name I haven't seen in a long time. A long time. Good to see you, brother.
Yes, exactly. What I was going to do, look real quick to see if we. Yeah, we're still technically at 507. We have not lost any yet.
Mm. Now, I
Yeah,
did not get the
so
chance to get Optimus Prime, but I also thought that Optimus Prime being human size was kind of silly, so I elected to not try for it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but we've got more of this. We got the Spectre Slasher. See, these are things I don't care about. The wraps, I don't do it.
Pickaxes wraps. What
He's
about
doing.
emotes?
So
Do you like
my thing are gliders.
Yeah.
My thing are gliders because I've gotten a number of gifts. Like Jess, one of our mods, gave me October Feast, which was, I used during October because it was a basket cheese and all this stuff. I know I've gotten some from others. I've had like an eagle from Squeaka, the Chinese junks. I mean, and the missus has given me a number of gliders and stuff. My thing, I like war things. I like good gliders. If it's a spaceship like the landing ship on Aliens, I'll take that. Give me the TIE fighters. Give me things like that. And then some dragons. I've got some dragons. If it's a cool glider, I want it.
I did
I'm
earn
kind
the
of hit and miss.
Shenron. I did earn Shenron, and sometimes I'll use that. I'll sail on Shenron coming down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at this Little Split. They actually have a song. They took Little Whip and made it Little Split. So I don't get that. But look at this. And there's the song. Welcome to the Split Show. Oh,
yep,
gosh.
the ice cream
yeah.
peels is gonna the ice cream peeling is gonna have those are nice pickaxes too.
Yeah. Nanner bashers. Wow. I will have to use that at some point instead of my unpeeled banana. So and this is my thing of everybody out there.
That's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty dope.
That I mean, how can you not like that? I'm challenged now because I've had that creepy coral thing that sings every time you eliminate somebody.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's like, no, I love it. I love it. Everybody's like, well, what happened? They knew when I got a kill because the thing would go off. Well, I might have to do this. This is so damn cute. He's little banana. He's got his little ice cream dessert there.
Now, my back bling, whenever I'm wearing the suit, I like back bling that has a kill counter on it. And the Iron Man back bling that you got during the Marvels thing that they had going on has a kill counter on it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, I like that kind of back bling. I like that high tech, futuristic looking stuff.
Right.
Pop culture, I have a bunch of pop culture stuff. You'll see me on there with Doctor Doom, Black Widow, Batman, Harley Quinn, Ash from the Evil Dead, Ghostface, Mike Myers. I go out of the way to get the pop culture stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of like my way to collect my Funko Pops without actually having to collect Funko Pops, if that makes sense. And I sometimes will sit on like 30,000 plus V-Bucks. They just accrue because I'm part of the Fortnite club. And then whenever I'm just, dicking around on the battle pass, like 100 V-Bucks here, 100 V-Bucks there, and I just sit there and I wait. And if there's something that I want, I'll get it. And I'll always have the money to get it. And I don't even have to sink a single dime into it. Like, there's ways to play Fortnite without it breaking the bank for sure. And yes, you are hearing my kittens sing songs.
We love the kitties. Bring more kitties.
Their songs.
We love the kitties. I tell you what, I think a lot of times people love the kitties better than they do the humans. So, hey,
you definitely love the kitties more than you love my gauntlet. He's like, oh, check out the kitty cat.
Yes, I'm sorry. Well, it was so funny the way they stood behind you. They were like, they were one above the other, and they were just looking so perfectly at you when you were doing the gauntlet.
Yeah,
that was very cool. I get distracted, but like I said, we got resident cats, mice, and everything around here. And so Beck says, Redson said, "You're Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago." I guess so. Stunning wants Ninja Turtles and Scooby Doo gang in Fortnite. Mrs. Collects all the Cuddle Bears.
Mm-hmm.
You just have John Cena. I still hate that stupid thing about you can't see me. He does that you can't see me thing, and I'm like, whatever. Yeah, I can see you. Oh God. Max Redstone only collects banned Care Bears that were only released in Azerbaijan. Gosh, Max. Oh gosh. Oh, you stopped to say hello. All right. Well, good. Glad you were here. So, hey, the Mrs. loves the emotes and cuddle bears. Well, Squeaky loves the Mrs. Oh, that's nice. All right. Well, we love that. We love the love. I like the little green banana better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, which one is? Which one was the green? I wonder if it. I wonder. There are in other levels. I think I know which one Squeak is talking about. There's another level where they change and stuff. That's the bigger banana that's actually green. And hey, B from O, welcome. Talking about another Fortnite out there.
A lot of new people today. Hey guys.
Yes. Hey, listen. And then after my last stream earlier, Austria, Germany came in. Masters, your people did come in, and I see another one down here. Shaddix Nero, good to see you. Hello from Germany.
Pleasure to meet all these fine folks.
I would say Guten Tag. I hope I did that right. So, all my respects. Thank you for being in here. And man, I appreciate it. It's been a big day. We're everybody make sure you've hit that like button. Still subscribe. We don't know. We'll pad the count as much as we can for when YouTube decides to go through with a fine tooth comb and do everything else like it does. So, that's also great. The missus said, if I got one with a kill counter, I would be pretty boring. It would barely change. Oh God, Squeak agrees with that. So B from O says, I can't see me after a good headshot snipe. All right. So, okay. Oh, crap. Jumps. Match a little split is the green one. I also have hot fudge a little split. All right. Well, those are cool ones. So all righty. Masters. Hey, I trust him. Hey, so, Mr. Angel said, yes, that was pretty good, Dad, man. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, all right. So, all right. I will not try that. I think I can get the first word, but Masters, thank you.
No understeizen.
What is that again?
Unterstreichen. Danke für der Tod untersteizen. Bitte?
No. Look, I took 4 years of Spanish and I can barely remember. I mean, it's almost like the Beavis and Butthead episode of you little bastards been in this class for a whole year and you guys can't you guys only know the menu at Taco Bell and even Beavis can't get it right. That's my 4 years of Spanish, unfortunately.
No, if you let me quote the line because this line's
go
in my
for
head. I asked you two, this entire class, to say something in Spanish. The only words you got right are words you learned from Taco Bell, and even Beavis couldn't get that right.
Spaghetti. I'll give you little bastards 10 seconds in Spanish. What is blah 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 por favor? Oh no, it's blah 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 rico suave. Spaghetti. It was like spaghetti. That's Italian, you moron. Anyway, but hey, it's the great Tony Stark. We're at 90 minutes here. We'll probably wrap up in the next half an hour. Finishing up some talk on the Fortnite front. Sunday gliders. See, like this is one that I have in my collection. I actually use Randominator on it to choose between I've got so many good gliders that I just let it choose randomly. So now see, this is a little split. This is the guy. Said a cherry on top. Okay, but here's the green one. I think this might be the one. Man, Mrs. You've already bought level. You already moved up faster than I have, or just haven't bought them. But yeah, kind of green with it. I wonder if that's it's just green.
No, there are times whenever I know that I'm too busy to just grind on Fortnite every night after work, and I certainly can't do that now. So,
oh yeah,
if there's something days that I want, I will buy it. I mean, if I have the money.
Oh, they got a green baby. Oh,
green little split bling.
They got there. Oh God. Okay, I try not to emote that much, but oh man, I mean, wow. Look at those cute eyes. Look at those cute eyes. Look at those cute eyes.
He's really cute. I'm Mr. Frondles. Right, Mr. Frondles.
He's got green ice cream. Look at that.
He
Mrs.
kinda
says, I
looks like
believe
Mr.
matches
Frondles
green
to
tea
me,
powder.
man. I swear.
Yes.
Hi,
Oh, well,
Mr.
hey.
Frondles.
Well, Masters, I appreciate it. Hey, thank you for bringing and referring everybody to it. It's a great noble go.
Hey, Master
Classic.
Maniac Mexico. You should totally hook a brother up with some friends from overseas, seeing as you're such a good pal to my friend Dadman here. I'm trying to get to 500.
Masters is such a good guy, and he comes in at all kinds of time. But hey,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, B from us said, you, Dadman, have got me more into the gliders. I always try to match the gliders with the skin. That's awesome.
There's some skins that don't come with gliders. Like there's some character packs.
Yeah.
And I have to like sit there and go, okay, well, what would I put into this preload? What would I put into this loadout? Like, you know, to make it look good.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, this is the first time I've seen these really close. We did it quickly in the stream. I love these Sunday gliders.
Sunday glider, that looks pretty awesome.
I know, because see, I have one that's like the vanilla, just vanilla, like with the ice cream sandwich. But look, they got 2 scoops of green ice cream and green fudge on top, and cone chips on top. I don't always buy this battle pass. Like last season, I didn't because nothing looked good to me. And this is the thing. It depends on what you like and what you don't like, you know. So I save the money for other seasons when I don't like it. This season, I'm a Peely guy. I love this stuff. I'll even make an exception for that stupid Little Whip song that they're using there. So I'm good with that. But this season really looks good for me. Dessert Dropper is a contrail that they have with it. Hey, look at this. He's even got headphones and glasses. He's got a green top. Renegade links. Let's see. Renegade Rust Cat. And that's probably about it. Banner icon. So, but yeah, that's what we got out here this year. Renegade. I mean, some people like that.
That chick kind of looks like Gage, only without the robot arm. Go up one.
Yeah. That one.
Very Gage looking from Borderlands.
Yeah.
Now, you want to talk about a game that I haven't played in a while, and I'd love to get a group together, just do some raids on Borderlands. Speaking of Gage, I have a very broken Gage for Borderlands, dude. So broken.
Yes.
I run a Herald, and Herald with straight Anarchy, and the Bumblebee shield, all max level. I can 1v1 Invincibles with her, like on True Vault Hunter, and it's gross. I need to do those raids and record them and upload them.
Exactly. Mrs. I sent you a text. I need you to check on Mom for a second. So it's always funny when my mom calls during a stream. I get what Scott called, but it's like, come on, Mrs. Answer's phone, it's my mom, and it went to TikTok, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, my mom's doing good. So just, oh man. So I know there was more that they could have done with the Transformer stuff last season. You know, should have given Bumblebee a Jetfire, Skyfire, and Jet Mode as a glider. Yeah, exactly. B for Mo.
That should have been Starscream.
Starscream. Well, see, what they did is you got Optimus Prime, and then they had to do this thing where you bought several of them together, and then it was like, see, Stunning is a guy that would buy the pack. Like with, I think, was it Megatron, Bumblebee, and one other. I'm not sure what. If you're in a franchise,
they had
you'll
Megatron on there. Well,
yeah.
I guess I'll just have to wait till
I think it was. It was one you bought. You know, you had to buy it.
No, I would buy it.
You would buy it, yeah.
They cycle those too.
Yeah. Well, I see, but not being a fan, I find, even as much of a fan as Peely, I finally got Secret Agent Peely when it was like half price because I don't know, I'm a little bit cheap. But if you're in a franchise, you'll buy the things like that. But like last season, wasn't interested in the Battle Pass. This season, I cannot believe how heavy Peely it is. Though that's what kind of that it's so heavy Peely wise. But I'm enjoying that. Little Split is awesome. I do think, though, that they could have done a lot more with, like they did for Marvel and DC. They could have done a lot more for Transformers. And like Stunning says, let's get Snoopy. I mean, not Snoopy, but like Scooby-Doo and Turtles in there. I know several people that play the game that want Turtles.
Like these, Scoob. I'd like to play as myself, man.
Give Megatron either Starscream or Nemesis a glider.
Yeah. Nemesis, that whole ship shrunk down.
Masters is actually now out plotting with mice to sounds like they build up a new empire on that one. Some here, jeez, all right. It always there. I love it when you guys are plotting in the background. That's awesome. B for Mo says, not a fan of backbling or contrails. I feel like this can give you away to where you are. And we got a fan of Doomcock here. So all right. So,
well, I'm gonna just show you. I already showed you one picture of him, but
and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up with this.
Okay. There's my squid in my avatar. That is a Toy Vault Cthulhu plush with an Amez Fez that resembles.
Oh shoot!
Whoops!
Sorry, Tony. I was trying to put you on large screen. I was trying to put you on. Go ahead and show it again. I hit the wrong one.
That is a real Toy Vault Cthulhu plush and Amez Fez. So, being that in Friday Night Frolics, I'm kind of the guy that helps keep the squid inside his cage when I'm there, which is very few and far between now because I work every Friday now.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to have at the very least a squid. But I also have the figurine, the custom that Andy Masterson makes you of Doomcock, a Sabu, and a few other bits and baubles from the community. So I have a set. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Doomcock. Doomcock's kind of the reason why I'm doing this. Yep. To be fair. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. I tell you what, we are known for some 5 and 6 hour streams just for the fun of it, but that guy can carry one, I think by himself 5 or 6 hours. I need help.
Yeah, I've done that before. I've not been able to talk for the remainder of the week, but I've done it before.
Yeah, I need a little bit of help with that. So let me get you back off the large screen there, because I at least I didn't kick you out of the studio this time.
Oh yeah, no. You just threw me into the green room for whatever reason.
Yeah, exactly. Just for the fun of it. I think
you're like, how dare you show that thing on my channel? Go to the green room. Take a time out.
Apparently I've got to eat clams coming up very, very soon. So it's just I know Mark D with the C may do it. He's actually said he'll send me the money for me to go buy a clam pizza. And I'll have to video it.
He has some odd tastes. Clam pizza, really?
Yeah. Oh, he loves clams. He's all about putting clams in anything.
I don't know, man. I no. Clam chowder's one thing, but no.
Yes. Yeah, I know that. There's a guy, Eric O'Sullivan, that has been on the show before, and I can talk about it because I've talked to him about it. He puts out some of his cooking out there on YouTube. The clam chowder he made one time was just unbelievably. I mean, it just looked so good. I wanted to drive up there just to get it. It's that good. But yeah, but Mark will put clam on anything, I guess. And I'm just like, isn't there a limit to that? Damn it, Mark. So. So now Stunning's back to saying if they do a Soundwave skin, they should have Laserbeak as his glider.
Or at the very least, Buzzsaw.
Why would Buzzsaw be a good one?
Because it's a recolor of Laserbeak.
Oh, okay.
I was being funny.
Oh, okay. I don't know the characters offhand, so I just was wondering for context. Do they look?
Okay, so I don't get to ask you the question is which color is Rumble and which color is Frenzy? I'm sure Stunning and Brave might know that answer. But.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He knows his stuff. See, I actually had Stunning on Talking Transformers once before. We do both.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he was answering B from O. What do y'all think about skins from the old game Wolfenstein?
Wolfenstein?
Yeah, I've not. Which ones are those? I've not noticed those.
Well, are we talking about the game from id Software in the 90s or the Bethesda purchased id Software game from the late mid 2000s?
Yeah, I'm not sure which one. If B from O, if you want to put it.
Are we doing Mein Leben or are we doing the New Order?
Mr. Angel, are you serious? Mr. Angel, are you serious? You know I trust you out there, dude. You know, I've talked and stuff, and you're one of the people I really trust. Seriously? And he's a cook. He's a chef, not a cook. Mr. Angel is a chef too. Wow.
A chef, huh?
Exactly. So. And he said, "Do both."
Well, I tip my chef's armor to you, sir.
Yes, exactly. The original Wolfenstein was banned in Germany. Oh, B from I was saying the one from the 90s. So I guess that is, I don't know if that's the
The one from
original Wolfenstein.
1993, Mein
Yeah.
Leben. Mein
Wow.
Leben.
And as Mr. Angel does love clam pizza. I'm going to try it only because of you, Mr. Angel. Well, I had to owe it to Mark because he pushed, but I have to owe it to you, Mr. Angel. I trust you and your judgment since you know how to go. Okay. But like the thing is, like this game, we know that there's a historical context. And sometimes when I talk history, it's frustrating in a format on YouTube, Twitter, whatever format. You got to sit here and play games with words and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, history was history, and I mean, it is what it is. The first time I played Axis and Allies on with Canuck, Aang was like, "Dad, watch out, because that one country." And I'm like, "Well, that's an Iron Cross. That is not the other symbol." But I mean, it's hard and difficult to actually take a serious historical subject. Like if I want to talk Invasion of Normandy with Mr. Angel or something, or present something like that, for little guys like us, it's hard and difficult to it. Now, the big channels that are history channels, they, documentaries, they apparently get left alone to show like real uniforms, real signs, real things. But you know what's going to happen if a little channel comes out trying to do that because they love history, and the fact that we have to almost censor. Well, we do censor ourselves.
Yeah, we have to. We have to
just to play, just to play the game. It's kind of it really is sad.
Yeah, we got to toe the line. Yeah,
and the fact that they can come back on you years later.
Again, this goes back to a point that I was making earlier. The fact that people are just so ridiculously self-entitled that they take something that is completely out of context to their life in any direct or indirect shape or form, take personal offense to it just to ruin somebody else's day. That's what these people do. That's what the woke mob do. And
well, see, I think it's easy, and that's where I try to always be careful when I use the term woke and things like that. I think that the platforms themselves are culprits in it too, because instead of them standing and defending the creators, and especially if Twitter and YouTube and Twitch have become the public platform. See, in the old colonial days, the public platform was the town square. You posted the news. That was where the information and the news was traded. But when you're coming out into these sites that have effectively become the town square, no matter which one it is, and you got people that can't even say something that's factual or show an image of something only because of whatever. And if they're good faith trying to do stuff, and there's the preventative, well, people might get offended. It makes it difficult. It makes it hard. And sometimes it does, even though they say they're rules, that's fine. But a lot of times that's a problem in sports. One of the biggest problems for officiating, and I've officiated kids basketball, middle schools, high school, sometimes it's a judgment call. The worst thing for officiating is you have to make a judgment sometime, and not everybody's going to like it. And as you hear too, in this case with these streaming services, your appeal processes can be limited. And then honestly, if the benevolent overlords don't like your appeal, you have no way to appeal it further. It's just, and I don't mean to get on that soapbox, but it really is something I think from the historical context, because I love talking World War II. I love history. Even when I talk Civil War, I am very careful of the words I use, even between North and South, and even some of the images, because just because you show a symbol, then automatically, well, you're promoting something. And I know there's no way.
Well, there's one thing that I will say about, I like the engineering and the hardware aspects, because World War II was the first world engagement after a world engagement that introduced the level of brutality that a Gatling could do to a squad of infantry who are still getting used to the notion of having handheld slug throwers as weapons instead of swords. And you see this dynamic shift, and then you see it dialed to 11, and that the losing side, of the Axis powers, the head of the Axis powers, where they did not have as much general resources as, say, us, Canada, Britain. They had to like utilize their abilities as engineers and take shortcuts and create very efficient weapons. The Stug 33 is one of the most potent submachine guns. Even to this day, the Stug 33 is one of the most potent weapons I've ever seen used. I've seen it fired. I've seen it handled. I've seen it run through the mud. It's a point and click, so simple and deadly. And you know, the fact that they figured out, you know, okay, well, if we get rid of the governor on it, we can increase our rate of fire with it. And since we're spitting out 9mm with it, we're going to cut down just about anything that's in front of us if it isn't behind a plate of armor.
Right.
Okay, mass produce it. And it's stuff like that really gets me fascinated with like old wars.
See, I'm a geography guy. I like terrain, especially with the Civil War. I like terrain. I've had somebody, Mr. Angel, shared some pictures with me from the beaches in Normandy, the Pont de Hoc with the actual. If you see what those men had to climb, I just was like actually seeing it. Really, really gets to me, and I'm trying to be careful because I know we're having to wrap up in just a minute because it's like this is a definite one we could spend a lot of time talking.
Now we're starting to get into the deep conversation.
I know. We'll have to do it again sometime and come in all serious. But the thing I've got with it, what's that? Which impression? Oh, my kid Ang loved your Gilbert Gottfried impression. Cracked up over it. So even Ang's lurking. Hey, if you're lurking, make sure you hit that like button. Things you talked about that before you do that real quick. You talked about that rate of fire. There was a Battle of Chickamauga. There was an Indiana monument there with a big tower that Ang and I walked. I was like, oh my God, I thought I was going to die with that one. But it was on one of the hills where it was one of the first uses of a repeating, like a precursor of a machine gun in the future. But it was like when you feed it and they rotate it. It did hold up the Confederate advance for a long time, so the Union could withdraw, organize it, avoid being completely routed. So, but that's a wonderful thing that's fascinating is firepower, the technology. It is a huge thing with history.
Asymmetrical warfare, because if you're dealing with superior numbers, you have to have the ability to shore up your numbers before you lose.
Yes.
So a lot of these engineering marvels that come from the smaller of the two sides are as a result of asymmetrical warfare.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to go ahead and start wrap up. We got 9 minutes left. So, but Mr. Angel said, yes, I love clam pizza. He said, if you don't like clams, don't try. But Mr. Angel, I made a promise to Mark offered to buy it. I took the gamble. So I've also got to plan a 500 stream sometime coming up. So I got to figure that out. If you saw my calendar for flipping November, oh my God. I believe
it.
Yes. We're going to have to sneak some Fortnite in there, my friend. So Ray Lucard said, a chef, why not Zoidberg? Clam pizza?
Why not Zoidberg indeed?
There you go. I knew you were going to do it. I'm not going anywhere only because I can't deal with another platform. I'm challenged on 2 platforms already. That's what it is. So
if he was a transformer, it would be Twitchimus Maximus.
Twitchimus Maximus. That is awesome. Mr. Angel said, trust me on this. Also having some big history channels, way more than you think. Okay, well, that's interesting. And there was a lady who existed, the Roman Empire never. Oh, wow. Well, it's amazing that people will do.
Sounds like some people need to pick up the Encyclopedia Britannica.
Or look at a satellite of the world is all I'm going to say. Look at, not everything from outside of our atmosphere is a television production stage. So, but and Ang, you got a shout out, Ang. All right. Well, Tony, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. We got 13 people still with us tonight. Make sure you've subscribed. If you haven't already, or if you forgot to, make sure you subscribe. Let's get that number up even higher. Thank you for everybody that subscribed today. I'm going to try to see if I can find notifications on the YouTube thing, because I know that.
Thank you for sharing my channel link earlier, Mrs. Stadman. I never forget a favor.
Exactly. And Mrs., if you can go ahead and share Tony's, let's see, the ones I got, Resolute Germ is a new subscriber today. I think Melody was one, and Ains Putnell was one. Marion Bloss. Oh my gosh, I'm just looking back through this. I'm trying, and these are the ones that I got notifications on. Thank you if you're here lurking. If you're a friend of Masters, tell them thank you too. And Masters, do get with me on that email, and I'll be in touch with you. But Tony, as we go out, go ahead and tell us a little bit more about yourself. You can do it in Gilbert Gottfried or any combination of voices you want, my friend. Well, and we'll let you talk about your channel
If
more.
you like what you hear, shout out to Aang, who likes this impersonation the best. If you like what you hear, I kind of do this little show late night after a bigger show that does the same thing, only different. And if you like what you hear tonight, then allow me to introduce to you to my good friend, Mr. The Frog. Yeah, we occasionally, do, songs and impersonations and even perfect ones. So why don't you do yourself a favor and subscribe already? Oh, really? 2 aliens and 1 bit? I don't care. Why don't you tell that to my mother? I'll see you there, suckers.
Bill Cipher. You threw a Bill Cipher in. Wow. Even
Buy
I knew that one.
crypto. Oh yeah, that's my 11 o'clock number. I sing "We'll Meet Again" by Vera Lynn as Bill Cipher as my 11 o'clock number.
I will have to try to come on one of your late. I will have to try to come on one of your late night shows. I know you did it last night, but I just, like I said, last night
that was a one-man endeavor. That was a one-man endeavor. I was.
That was a one-man. Yeah. Oh gosh. Well, whenever you do have people on, because it is fun. I love the energy, but it's like I said, last night was incredible. We got 16 people here at the very end. We've had a good number of folks. Thank y'all. This is what I love with
subscribe.
Yes, resubscribe. We always say vote in our polls, vote early, vote often. And so subscribe and resubscribe. But what makes me happy is that all these people have come, they've lurked, they've chatted, and to spend 2 hours with me and with my guests, that it does mean a lot. And you guys are awesome, and thank you for your feedback. Thank you for promoting the channel. Masters, thank you for that surprise you were warning me about the other day. Thank you so much. Canadian Spider-Man does say, I've been to the beaches in Normandy and Point de Hawk and St. Cliffs. The grappling hook ropes got wet and didn't work. They had free climb under fire from above. I'd love to stream with you about it. I'd love to do that. And see, that's what I love too. I have so many people wanting to do things with me now, stream-wise. Tony, you've approached me. Canadian Spider-Man, I'd love to do that. It had to be something we had to promote and work on, or maybe I guessed with y'all, because it's like right now it's just insane with if you saw my November calendar, and I'm playing into December, and I just added another stream this month on college football, where I'm going to talk with a very big YouTuber that I won't wait till we make sure we get it. It's confirmed, but I'm not yet to promote it. But we're going to talk about the name, image licensing aspect of college football and the business side of it, and with all these conference realignments that are going on. You're not familiar much with sports ball, are you, Tony?
Well, it depends. I give Admiral Teague a lot of crap, since he's got my former quarterback. I'm a cheesehead. I'm a Packers fan.
Oh, Packers fan. We got a few Packers fan around here.
Yeah, and so the fact that we gave him basically our dead weight, it was pretty funny. But now
he went out on the 4th play of the year. Yeah, he went.
They're having a decent freaking season. It's only because I ran my mouth. It's only because I ran my mouth.
Well, that's what happened, was because he went there and went out on the 4th play of the game. Now, miraculously, Zach Wilson decides to play as a real quarterback. Finally. Right. But yes, so it's definitely a fun thing to talk. And actually, he is coming up. I won't spoil it. I will show it to you in just a second. Tony, any other things you want to say?
Stark Tower After Hours will be the late night show that I was discussing earlier in the stream, and it will be simulcasted to both YouTube and Rumble if everything goes right. I still need to get Admiral Teague or Ranker Steve to teach me how to do that. And then
and
I got
that's tonight.
videos.
That's
Huh?
is that later tonight?
No. I'm going to be playing some cards with my friends here in a little while.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to hang out on Rumble with Ranker Steve, though, for his Lego build when we get done here because the show at Rogue Entertainment canceled.
Right. Okay.
You can find me on Rogue Entertainment on author Stephen Walton's channel. You can occasionally find me on the pod over there at Raymond Feliciano's channel. I am a co-host of Saving Star Trek every Sunday for at least an hour at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Admiral T. You can find me over there. I'm here, there, everywhere. Occasionally, I hang out with Canadian Spider-Man on his bonfire streams. Anti-derivative.
I love those bonfire streams, though. I told him about that earlier.
Oh yeah, I'm a little bit. You'll see me around.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, that's kind of good. It's kind of good floating. That's how I started, was just floating from here to there and all that, and then it started, and then finally, Aang's like, "Dad, get your own damn channel."
I mean, occasionally you might see me on shows like Pop Culture Breakdown, which I recently was a part of, and that was my heart was up in my throat that entire time. I was like, "Oh my God, don't screw up!"
Oh yeah, I know. When you're especially on with the bigger channels,
especially
right. I remember the first time Lorena Creole invited me on, and I'm like, "Oh dear God!" And I had her and Culture there, and I'm like, I'm not worthy. Like Wayne and Garth, we're not worthy. We're not worthy. But it's definitely fun with good people.
That's why I recommend a little bit of that $200 bottle of liquid courage. A few sips of that.
Oh no, Jarvis. Well, hey,
there's Jarvis on the dong.
All right. Well, let me go ahead, and we're going to do some just a little quick channel announcements. Thank you. What we've got coming up. Speaking of Admiral Teague, Thursday night, we're dragging him out of the world of the NFL in New York to college football in the southeast of the U.S. The great Admiral Teague will be here. He's researching his college football. He said he's going to be ready. He's been hard on himself with the Jets. I kept telling him, let's have a Cowboys-Jets Super Bowl. I know people that just love the Cowboys out there, and it'd be awesome to see the Cowboys getting in the Super Bowl again for once. But you never know. Dak Prescott, I'm not high on him, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get proven wrong one year. He'll actually play in the playoffs if they make the playoffs. But I ramble with that. Come with Admiral Teague on Thursday. Look forward to having him. We actually had him on once before talking some college football and NFL football one Sunday, which means tomorrow I may go live at 6. It depends on what's going on in the day to do a sports. I kind of have if I feel like it, type of sports thing on Sunday afternoon. But this is Thursday. Make plans for that. Tuesday night, I am, tomorrow night I should be on with Mark D with a C at 10 o'clock on his channel with Geekery. Then Tuesday night, I'll be with Amanda Gillum Presents over on Twitch at 7 p.m. for podcast. And 10 o'clock on Tuesday night, I will be over with Miss Martin Muses at 10 p.m. Eastern on one of her pub crawls. Will be something interesting and new I get experience with. So it's a great day to be alive. A lot of stuff breaking. Then, of course, we got Admiral Teague on Thursday here. Then we got, did I not get my damn slide? I don't think I did. Darn it. Technical advice. Let me just check.
Yes, producer struggles. My God.
I know. I fouled up, I fouled up.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with a fumble. It's not like they recovered the ball or anything.
Well, it's the misses. The thing is, the misses worked on some of these thumbnails so good that it's like it deserves to see the light of day. And, the work is just first class. And, but, it will only be a second. Because you know what she did? She did all the slides for all season. This is how great she is. She does everything way in advance. So join us Friday night for this Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, episode 1.3, 1.4, two-part Planet of the Slave Girls. This should be a lot of fun. With this one, come see the special guest. Jack Palance was in this one as the leader of the
James Tiberius Kirk and Hungry Boy.
Exactly. And Daisy Blossom Flower Child is a wonderful voice who's got a lot to say. Great information. Great sci-fi fan.
I'd like to meet her. I hear that she does real good.
She is awesome. So, hold on, wait a second. I told Dad Man make it full screen. Yes. I got the executive producer in the background that tells me to to do. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
we all got our roles. It's not a bad thing.
yes. And Masters gives a shout out to Cardi and said he had a very special and personal relationship with him. What about like and subscribe? Yes. Okay. I try to make sure you all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's go to 1,000 next.
Let's get Dad Man to 1,000, and
let's-
maybe, just maybe, from that I'll get to 350.
Oh, hey, it'll be cool. I know you'll do that, and you will definitely do that very, very soon. You're on a rise yourself. I know. So it is. So I'm trying to get back to where my other slide was. So there we go with this one. So not too bad. I'm getting down. We're at 507. Good man. Yes, we love 669. We love 69 here. It's a channel
What
number.
about 69.6?
69.6. We'll take. How about 69.69?
In the year 69.
Well, I joke with that with my channel name is, Ann created my thing for you for Fortnite, and Dad, and because I said I hate the modern controllers and all this. I said I'll just die and stuff like that and whatever. Just call me Dead Man Walking because everybody gets confused with that. So it was supposed to be Dead Man Walking, but she was like, no, I can't do that, Dad. You got it. So it made me Dad Man Walking. I don't know how I didn't end up. I asked, well, why 55? And just said, just because you need something in there. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm just surprised with Ang's sense of humor. It wasn't 69, but hey, then again, never play Cards Against Humanity with your children. That's not a good. Be prepared for a learning experience as a father. But hey, like today, chill chats or something can be impromptu. This was a little more scheduled, but sometimes I'll go live with a person. Sometimes I'll go by myself or play a game with this. Fortnite is random at times, and sometimes we schedule that out. And late night with Dad Man and Friends is one I've rolled out to do like 11:30 to 1 o'clock in the morning. Usually Hungry Boy joins us. The missus is with us. So join us for those. We chase a lot of squirrels.
Open panel, because if I can catch a late night, I'll try and get on.
I'm very selective about an open panel. What it means is if I've had you on, if I know who you are, you would be invited. Okay. So if you ever let me know you're available, if I do it that night, I would. I would bring somebody on. I try to also match personalities with personalities too sometimes. But yeah, I mean, I'm very careful of saying open panel because I do like to.
I'm good with just about anybody.
Yeah, I know. I just like to make sure it's like Fortnite. When you play Fortnite, you get everybody asking out of the blue wanting to play and stuff. So I'm very careful how I say open panel because it's just like open Fortnite and stuff like that because it happens. So, but join us for that. Oh no, shoot. Okay, folks. I hope we still got 12, and I'm sorry I talked too much, but listen, and we'll wrap up, Tony. This is a very important channel announcement. This is the most important one that I have right now tonight. Make plans to join Mrs. Dadman Walking on Monday night with her first ever live stream. So I know she's a little bit nervous, and Hungry Boy will be her companion. She'll be the doctor, I guess, for the building here with this stuff. As she sets to start out to build this Doctor Who Lego set Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern on both YouTube and on Twitch. And this, folks, go support her, even if you just please go support her very much so. Mrs. If you can put your channel link in the chat for us real quick. I know it's on the screen, but if people
I've already subscribed her, but I'm going to go ahead and double check.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yes, link it. Yes, Mr. Angel, we're trying to real quick. I was behind on that one. So, but it's see how that goes. But yeah. So anyway, oh crap.
Let's see your channel in the search.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find hers. So let me see when we do this. So
because YouTube, it's not been on YouTube long enough for it to come up in the suggestion.
Yeah, I know. That's the funny thing is it like it's hard to find. Let me know if you see it because I'm trying to get out there myself right now to put the link there. Oh, you're up to 25 subscribers. Woohoo! All right, so in here, there's the link to the channel. Oh, well, you beat me to it, but there you go. Join
It's
Mrs.
part of the movie where I go, ha ha.
Yeah, exactly. Nice voice. But join Mrs. with Hungry Boy helping guide anything with Doctor Who, especially the old stuff or the newer stuff, the Mrs. So, hey, turn out for this support. Thank you for the support for our whole family. Thank you support for those that are on Twitch with Aang. Thank you for the people that supported the Mrs. Behind the scenes with me here and now as she jumps off into this adventure. And thank you most of all for the support of my channel. This would not have been able without the work of you great people. I mean, it's one thing to just, what keeps me doing this, you guys keep coming back and, spread the word. One day we'll have 30 people in the chat for a thing. We've had 20
Dadman, I am
once
your
or twice.
26th subscriber.
Woohoo! There you go, Mrs. So one day we'll get 30 in our chat, I think, and that'll be like, I'll lose my gears if that happens.
I've not hit 30, and by 30 I mean 30 genuine. I did have a bot rush of 80 one time.
Yeah,
but only
I had that too.
15 were genuine.
Yeah,
but
we had like 500.
I've had a 27.
Yeah,
it was a post Friday Night Frolics after party.
Yeah. We had a 500 or something once, and it was watching it come down the next couple of days was fun to watch. It still settled on a few hundred, but it was like, still. But hey, either way, we like it and all. So also everything is Dadman Walking 55 on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, or X. The way to get me for impromptu streams is not only having the notifications set on Twitch and YouTube, make sure they're set because they be changed all the time. Make sure you are still subbed or following because those change all the time. And Twitter, make sure it's Dadman Walking. That's spelled specifically that way because there are fakes out there, and they're not the real thing. Only one. The world can only handle one Dadman Walking 55. I will say. So, Tony, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. We're going to let you go. We're going to go ahead and
be here, man.
Absolutely. And thank you all. Thank you for your support. I will see you next time if I do an impromptu stream at some point today or tomorrow. If not, I'll see you on a Mark's channel tomorrow night or definitely Monday night with the missus. Like Master says, Monday is the day. Spread the word. And Tony, again, thank you very much. And we will see y'all later. Bye, all.